So when we went to work before, or when we went to study, even when we did work from home, how did we do that? What were our routines? And for most of us, when we were working, and if we're still working now, we typically got up, we showered, we got dressed, we shaved, or we put on our makeup. We did these things that help us feel valuable. They give us this sense of self-value, of meaning. And I spoke about meaning in our last video. Meaning is so important to us as human beings. Finding our meaning, what is our value, what do we contribute, is so important. And by following these routines and getting dressed in a way that we would have got dressed previously for the work we were doing, regardless of what that work was, is so important to enable us to maintain this sense of control, this feeling of control we have over the situation, when so much of it outside our homes is beyond our control. So it's really important for us to maintain the routine of getting dressed in a way that we want to be seen, because how we're seen gives the impression to other people of our identity, of who we are. So our clothes enable us to, what we call in the fashion industry, to negotiate our identity, to say who we are. And if I was in this interview in my pajamas or a sweatshirt, you may think, wow, do I trust this woman that much? Perhaps I would. I'm not so sure. But, you know, this is the type of clothing, and also the denim shirt that I wore in the previous interview. These type of clothes are what I would wear for work anyway. One of the other things I always do in the morning, I tend to put on more makeup now than I would normally, because my meetings are, you know, I'm looking at myself, although it's a small image of myself, which I wouldn't do in meetings normally. And so I want to feel confident that that's as good as it gets. It may not be perfect, but that's the best I can do with what I've been given. I mean, that's all we can do. I also recommend putting on scent. Okay. So that might be aftershave, cologne, perfume, because that scent and the sense of smell is the closest and the fastest perception that we have to our emotion centers in the brain. So the sense of smell goes through our nostrils, obviously, and it's molecules in the air, so we can't shut it out. And our olfactory bulbs are here, and they are the closest thing to our amygdala, which is I'm trying to do this in my brain, but just behind in the brain. And the amygdala sits inside what's called the hippocampus, which is where our memories are laid down. So we begin to see the connection between the power of scent and memory. And if we always wore a perfume to work, a scent to work, wearing that scent again can trigger those memories and can make us feel as if we're in that space again. Can make us feel this sense of control. When we were working in an office with colleagues, or we were working, I don't know, driving, or we had the smell of the car, or however else we worked, whatever context, if we can bring that into our routines now, it can really be powerful in helping us maintain this sense of control. And in the last video, I spoke about how the feeling of a lack of control is one of the life's biggest stresses.